Hi there, my name is Matt Montgomery, and I want to ask you a quick question. Matter of fact, it's not just a quick question. Let me ask you a really dumb question. Would you like to know how to add more distance to your golf game? Would you like to know how to hit more greens in regulation from the fairways and be set up for birdie putts and more par putts? Like I said, pretty dumb question, right? Who in their right mind would not want to be able to hit the ball further, outdrive your golf buddies who have just been ragging on you all day that you just put one in the tree or you landed in the sand trap, or maybe you didn't even get one past the ladies' tees, right? I mean, the embarrassment of that. Well, I can guarantee you that with what I'm about ready to show you, that's going to completely stop, and your buddies are going to be asking you for golf advice. You've come to the right place to play better golf. You're about to gain access to one of the most powerful golf swing advices I've ever even seen on the internet and Golf Magazine. And more or less, I've never even seen this kind of advice from when I pay $250 an hour from a professional golf coach. This stuff is next level. And if you want to take your golf game to better heights or even the next level, wherever you may be with your golf game, this swing advice is going to be for you. The golf swing advice that you're about ready to see is responsible for changing thousands, and I do mean thousands, of golfers' golf games. I would even venture out to say if you play the game of golf, it would be very risky to not know what this golf swing advice is. So, who is responsible for this amazing golf swing advice? Well, let me go ahead and introduce my really good and close friend, Mr. Jacob Bowden. Jacob has been a long drive pro. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen these on TV. Sometimes they put them on ESPN and stuff. But a long drive pro, I mean, not much explanation needed to be said there. Jacob Bowden has won multiple times, but most importantly, he has put a simple, easy to follow system for weekend golfers as yourself. All right. So what you're going to learn is you're going to learn how to drive the ball further. You're going to learn how to make better shots, more consistent shots, get rid of those duff shots, those bad chip shots, learn how to get out of sand. Everything you need to know to play better golf is exactly what you're going to get with Mr. Jacob Bowden. Jacob's system is so simple, it doesn't matter how young or old you are. His system will have you adding distance to your golf shots within days of taking action if you listen to what he says. Jacob wanted me to do this first. He wanted me to share a few swing tips with you today because Jacob knows that not everybody's going to take him up on his advice and not everybody's going to want to go further down his system. So with that being said, he wanted me to show you some things so you can walk away today playing a little better golf than you did before you came here. And here's the first thing. The biggest issue with most amateur golfers, it's their setup. They don't set up correctly. And if you don't set up correctly, you're going to screw up everything. Nothing's going to work. You're not going to be able to have a good backswing. You're not going to have a transition to a good downswing. You're not going to hit the ball correct. So a clear and concise, proper setup is very, very important to the game of golf. So your arms need to look like a V for the proper setup at address, right? At the golf ball. So with that being said, here's an image for people like me that I'm very visual. You can look at this image. I'll leave this slide up for a few seconds here so we can really get a good idea of how you're supposed to put your hands on the club. If you like and you're near a golf club, grab a club right now. Go ahead and practice this grip. Go ahead and try to get your arms and your wrist to kind of make a V with your thumb going down, straight down the shaft, pointing at the club face. Very, very important to the setup of the golf club. You need to be able to do this correctly or nothing else will matter. So this is how you set up correctly. V, look like a V is in your arms, and your thumb going straight down the shaft of the club will help you improve your golf shots. Jacob really focuses on speed and hitting the golf ball far, but he also knows that you got to hit it straight and consistent, and that's exactly what this next image is going to show you how to do. This image below really shows when you should start your wrist cock in your wrist. Because if you start the wrist cock too soon, a lot of times coming down, you're going to hit behind the ball or you're just going to pop the ball up. But if you started at the right time, you're going to get just enough speed. You're going to get your wrist releasing at the right time. And if this sounds, I'm sorry if this sounds a little advanced. It's really, really simple. You just need to practice a little bit. Just practice wrist cocking cocking the club and feeling that whipping sound, that whoosh, a whoosh at the ball. Because once you increase that whipping sound, that's where your distance, that's where your speed is going to come from. The ball is going to go further, the ball is going to go straighter, and you're going to just be hitting jaw-dropping shots. And your buddies are just going to be like, where in the world did you come from? So Jacob is by far the best teacher to teach you how to increase club head speed. I have talked to a lot of professional golf teachers. I've taken lessons. Nobody that I have even paid or talked to or seen has the power to teach you how to do this like Jacob. So my recommendation is he's by far the best at what he does. So focus on these two things in your golf game, and I guarantee you, you're going to start seeing improved golf shots right away. Now, if you guys would like to work with Jacob and have him as your personal golf coach, then it's going to be a very simple way to get started. Jacob has put together, like I said earlier in this presentation, an easy-to-follow online training course. This will have you this will have you getting instant access to all the videos that he has. It's an online course. You're not have to wait for DVDs to be sent to you in the mail. We're not going to spam you. We're not going to have pamphlets coming all the time. You'll be able to instantly access the course, have all these videos, very easy for you to gain. You can watch them on your phone, watch them at home, practice. Go back to them. Even 6 months down the road after you've improved, if you have a little glitch in your swing and you're not really sure what's going on, come back to the videos and say, okay, yeah, this is what I'm not doing this properly, or my hands weren't, in the right position. This is a great system for anybody that plays golf. And if you want to improve your golf game, it's a great investment for that. Well, I hope this presentation has helped you. I hope it's given you a little bit more confidence in your golf game than you had before. Regardless if you go to work with Jacob or not, I hope you play better golf. I hope you take these 2 golf tips serious, practice, implement them in your golf game, and start playing better golf. If you are interested in taking Jacob on his course and seeing more about what he can offer you, the link to Jacob's training is below. It's 100% free to check out. I absolutely think you're going to love what you find. Just click the link right here. It says, click here for Jacob's training. It'll take you on over to see him. I wish you the best of luck and talk to you soon.